Hey guys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing multiple versions of Rocket the Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy and a couple of the baby versions of Groot that I have laying around. With the new Guardians movie out, I figured I'd pull out the Rockets that I have because he is my favorite Guardian. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. This is my favorite one that I have. I don't quite remember what year this came out. I'm gonna have to actually look that up. I think it was 2017, maybe 18. I love his guns here. They're actually really detailed, especially for Marvel toys. They don't tend to do that much detail on the guns. There we go. We got it to focus. They look awesome to me. I wish they would do that with like Deadpool's guns and everybody else's, so they don't just look like, I don't know, generic plastic, I guess. These look like almost Star Wars guns from the movies. That's what reminds me of Han Solo's blaster right there, definitely. He did come with two heads, this one. One of them has the mouth open. That's the one that I have on. One of them doesn't. I like the one with the mouth open. It reminds me of the movie when he's sitting on top of Groot and shooting everyone. I love that scene. I did pick up this rocket. Oh, well, I think these were from like 2016. He came in a 2-pack. It came with this. It was this rocket, and I do have the Groot. I didn't pull it out because it wasn't a baby Groot. I'm kind of just doing the rest of the baby Groots that I have laying around that I didn't do with the Build-A-Figure that I did earlier. I picked that up because it had Teenage Groot in it. And at the time, I don't think Teenage Groot was available in any other kind of form. I'm not sure if he is now or not. I think he will be with volume 3 coming out, but it's going to be the buff teenage version. I have the skinny version, but it is like the cheaper toy version. These weren't the Marvel Legends. These were those smaller, cheaper versions. I think this was like $9-10 for the 2-pack. It was actually nothing. I got it around Christmas that year. I did pick this one up at J&A Collectibles. It's more of like a comic-y, very what do you call it, cartoon series Rocket. This was originally bought by my girlfriend, because she loves Rocket too, and she ended up just giving it to me. She picked it up when we were buying stuff at the toy store, which she'll do sometimes because her stepdad also collects toys, and her grandson, and I get him stuff sometimes there as well. This one, I actually can't tell you where this one came from because my girlfriend also bought this one. I don't know, actually. I know this is his gun, and I'm not sure what else, where it came from, anything. I'll have to actually do research on this one. I just pulled these guys out a couple minutes ago. Unfortunately, that gun's a little bent from being in the bin that it's been in. I'm gonna stick something heavy on that for a couple days, and it'll bend it back into shape. This one is cool. I mean, it's not a bad design. It's cheaper version, but more articulation than this one. I'm not sure if it's a Marvel Legend because the legs have no articulation whatsoever, but the arms actually have a lot. The head does not move at all, even though it looks like it would. It's stiff in place, and the tail just swings back and forth. I'm gonna actually have to research this one, see where the heck it came from. And we'll move on to, this was actually just a keychain that I had picked up at one time, but then the keychain piece fell out. It does have some wear on the eyes and stuff because I actually had it on a keychain at one time, but it is a cool little Groot that I have. I have another flower pot Groot. I'm pretty sure this one came with this one if I remember correctly. Because we didn't buy it in the package. It was just loose in a bag from the toy store at J&A. But I do like this little Groot. I try to get as many like little Groots as I can that are different whenever I see them. This one came with a Diamond Select Drax. It unfortunately is the only Drax that I have, and the scale's off because he's Diamond Select. He's basically like the size of a Build-A-Figure Hulk almost, or a Thanos size, and he shouldn't be. So I'm going to have to get myself a Drax that's actually a Marvel Legend so that I have one to scale. He's the only Guardian, I believe, that I don't have right now that's a Marvel Legend. I actually did just pick up the Drax originally to get this little baby Groot. This one's from when he was in the Ravager outfit, as you can see. It doesn't stand up, unfortunately. They cut the feet so bad on the bottom of this. Let's see if I can focus that in. It's so tiny. There we go. The feet are cut like at an angle so that it just falls forward. I'm going to have to actually probably end up gluing this to some, like a base. That's what my plan is with this one. And this Groot, if I remember right, came with this rocket in a 2-pack for Marvel Legends. He has the same problem. He actually has some articulation, unlike the Ravager Groot. But the articulation's very, very minor on his legs. His arms do move around a lot. His head barely moves back and forth. But he has the same problem. Let's see if we can focus in on here. Ah, dang it. Come on, there we go. The legs are cut at like a forward angle, and no matter how much you push them back, they can't go back anymore because they hit this butt area where it's like basically a stopper. So he just falls forward no matter what. So I'm going to have to make like a base for him too. I really don't want to glue him. I like this one, but that's probably what's going to happen if I actually wanted to stand, unfortunately. I wish Marvel put a little bit more detail, not Marvel, Hasbro basically, and Disney now, put a little more detail in what they're doing. These are expensive toys for us collectors, especially. We can't even find these in stores anymore, so we're paying $30, $40 for each Marvel Legend. At least I know that's the way it is in California. Anywhere in the Bay Area, every store is empty. There are no Marvel Legends. There are no G.I. Joe. There's sparse, like, Star Wars. There's a lot of wrestling, a lot of AEW, and a lot of, like, the reboot He-Man, but that's about it. There's some Ninja Turtles here and there from the reboots, but you can't find these anymore. So, guys, Marvel, please, Hasbro, put some attention into these things that we're spending a lot of money on. That would be awesome. I know you guys don't listen to me, but maybe one day you'll hear it. So, that's my, I believe this is all the rockets I have. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to dig through the bin some more. If it isn't, I'll do a little more rocket videos. I thought I had like 2 more, but I'm not positive. But with the new movie coming out, I'll probably pick up a new one, figuring they're going to make a new line. And it's what I'm pretty sure this is all the baby Groots that I have left, though. I'm almost positive of that. So this might be the last video with them until they put out some new ones, or I pick up like some different versions of Rocket. I do want the Build-A-Figure comic book version. It's not that expensive. I need to just buy it online. So thank you guys for watching. Rocket Groot, baby Groots, all the awesome rockets. Go check out the new movie. It is awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.